when I tell you we got gots, you know, have you heard of Montezuma?
Yeah.
Look, it's pretty much, you know, to be frank, traveler's diarrhea.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the channel.
We made it to the beautiful city of Queretaro.
Queretaro, we are here, you guys. We've been thinking about coming here for a long time.
Yeah.
We're glad we finally made it. This city is beautiful. I mean, it's absolutely drop dead gorgeous. But before we get into city life and what it's all about, let us tell you about the trip. Let's drop some science on how we got here.
So we ended up taking a bus from Guadalajara to Queretaro, and it was smooth, it was seamless, it was easy, and for us it felt like an affordable option to do so.
Shoot, matter of fact, we wrote a song about it while we were on the road. You want to hear it? Here it go.
This is our first time at one of the bus stations in Guadalajara, and this one's going to take us out to parts of the country that we want to go to, specifically Central Mexico. It's a huge bus station. I think it's called the Central Nueva bus station, and it's a cheap way to get around the country.
All right, so we boarded our bus, and it's uber comfortable.
The seats are very large. You even have little television screens on the seat in front of you.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. It's a nice little comfortable ride. Also, there are 4 major companies here, bus companies here in Mexico. Now, there are hundreds of bus companies, but they are all owned subsidiaries of these different 4 companies. We'll put the contact information right here. There's Audio.
Yep. There's this one that we're on, which is
ETN.
Tourstar.
There's Estrella, and
there's Premier Plus.
Premier Plus. Those are the 4 companies. There are many, many different bus companies, but they're all subsidiaries of those 4. So, yeah, man, this is a kind of cool little way to travel. It was a quick drive. As a matter of fact, it was only 3 hours for April. You know what I'm saying?
It was a 5-hour trip, but I like to nap to let the time go by. So that's what I did.
All good. So again, beautiful trip, easy trip. And if you have some place to go in Mexico, I think the buses are a viable option.
So we decided to check into our Airbnb, and we got one located in the historic centro of Querétaro because we heard of how clean it was and how beautiful that part of the city was.
Now, according to the reviews, this Airbnb was also, top rated. You know what I'm saying? Pristine and good to go. So boom, we checked in, compromised on a couple of our little rules of thumb. You know what I'm saying? It's in a densely populated area, and it's on the
first floor.
You know what I mean?
I mean, not just the first floor, but you have to step down.
Almost like a little subterranean kind of ordeal, right?
Into the apartment. But it was really cozy, kind of rustic, decent size kitchenette to work with, living room space that seemed pretty adequate and cozy. Just off of that was the bedroom, which was pretty sufficient as well.
It's cool.
And then outside there was a completely detached bathroom, which we weren't really sure how
that shit was strange.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like it, I don't like it.
Yeah, man. So bathroom was detached. But again, we thought the place was worthwhile because the roof has these views, right? And a kind of lounging space up there. And it was cool. There was a beautiful, I think they call it Instagrammable kind of backdrop on the roof. You know what I'm saying? Nice big church in the background. We thought we could shoot a couple of videos up there. It's nice. Again, not dissatisfied. Not completely happy because we don't really do rustic. That's not our style. But we thought, we can make this work for a week.
Yeah.
Boom, bada boom, bada bing. We settled in for the night, you guys. Ran to the grocery store, stocked up. Boom, we good. All right, y'all. We had to leave the restaurant because we need to get a little intimate. We fam, right? So we can let y'all know what really happened, right?
So look, while we're traveling on the road, we still work, okay, while we're away. And when we work, we have to get up pretty early. We start setting up around 4:30 in the morning. And this particular morning in our new Airbnb, I'm setting up, getting ready for classes, and I see something out of the corner of my eye.
Now, April decided she wanted to work in the living room. I set up in the bedroom, and all of a sudden, I hear a call. Babe,
I need you to come out here and kill something because there was a huge roach, one of those outside roaches, just hanging out. I caught him between the table and the wall, And
Red Rover,
yeah.
Red Rover, Red Rover. He was trying to creep y'all. At least you hadn't started classes. What was he doing, man? Was he trying to scare you? Was he trying to do his thing? Or was he one of them discreet little...
He was trying to be inconspicuous. Like, I had caught him going from point A to point B. Like, he was right in the middle.
He was a teenager caught in his bedroom with some porn.
But it was like, it was where my chair was. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be able to sit here if there's roaches here. So you come and kill it. Save the day.
So, was teaching classes okay?
It was okay. You know, I got maybe 3 minutes into my first class when I saw another
Red Rover, Red Rover, Red Rover.
So I'm sitting at essentially the kitchen table, which is right by the front door. And when you enter the front door, you have to step down to get into the apartment. And so there is a step there. But there's a roach like running in my direction along the bottom of that single stair. And
so
I'm
hold
like,
on, you sit, the stairs right here. So that sucker's coming at you like this?
Yes.
You saw about your peripherals?
Yes.
During class.
No, I see it out of my peripheral, and luckily I'm in class with a student who is a regular. I have him 2 or 3 times a week for the past like year. So I'm like, Eric, hold on a second. You know, I take off my headphones and I'm trying to grab my shoe, my flip-flop to try to like kill it, but he scurries, like he gets past me and he goes to the side of the stair where there is like a little hole between the stair and the wall. He knew exactly where to go.
Yeah, he was like, I'm going for this.
He's like, he's like trying to get in.
Hold on,
That's how he was. He's like trying to get in this little crack before I.
We laughing now, y'all, but it really wasn't no laughing matter.
Oh no.
But if you stay in a densely populated area and you stay on the first floor,
strike 1,
you
strike 2.
asking for that strike 3. You know what I'm saying? You asking for trouble. You know what I'm saying? And we bent the rules, bent them up, and did our little thing. You know, needless to say, we ended up leaving that situation. You know what I'm saying? And we landed at a better Airbnb.
This Airbnb, to be more exact.
Right. Now, it ain't to say, you know, I ain't knocking nobody that got a Red Rover problem in your environment. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. More power to you. But that's just not us. That's not the way we travel. There are a few different travelers out here, at least that we've marked them. You know what I'm saying? It's the hippie. It's the economy traveler.
Yeah. You got the adventure traveler. You got the luxury
traveler. You know what I'm saying? Now, we fall somewhere between luxury and economy. But if you are solely an economic traveler, and if you are a straight up hippie, then you know the Red Rover issue probably won't bother you. You might like this little setup, but that ain't our vibe, yo.
Yeah.
Real talk. All right, y'all. Now, we having a really good time out here in Queretaro. We went to the mall, parlayed, man. They have some really nice malls here, really active malls here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the people are at the malls up in this place. And the whole city layout, we just really liked how spread out everything was. You know what I'm saying? Lots of different sides of towns, lots of different neighborhoods. So now we're on day 2 and we meet up with our friend.
Yeah, we headed out to a spot in the historic center to grab some drinks, like you said, to hang out with our friends. And we even tried a few different like tacos. We had some appetizers there as well.
So we met for drinks. Head home that night because you know we gotta be up in the morning.
Yeah.
And my baby.
Yeah, I felt a little rumble in my stomach, but it didn't last long. It's just, it kind of felt like gas. Like, okay, well, this food's not really agreeing with me, but it doesn't seem like a big deal.
Yeah, we'll deal with it, whatever. Get up the next day. Went to a beautiful Pueblo Vehicle out here in the state of Querétaro and had a really good time. But that night?
Yeah, that night, thank God I was fine mostly throughout the day. But
we were out shooting all day.
Yeah.
All day.
At night I felt, you know, I was feeling that like rumble again. I'm wondering if it's the remnants of what I had the night before, if it was something that I ate that day. But it, you know, it started to intensify, if you know what I mean.
And I started feeling some rumblings, you know what I'm saying? Turns out that night before, April ordered a plate of like 4 tacos, and I ate one of hers, and she had like the bulk of some serious issues going down.
Yeah, we kind of traced it back to like having those tacos because we were both feeling this kind of way, and it wasn't until like this
kind of way we felt real shitty. And my baby, man, you were really curled up.
Oh man.
I felt really bad.
Look, when I tell you we got guts, you know, have you heard of Montezuma?
Yeah.
Look, it's pretty much, you know, to be frank, traveler's diarrhea. And we felt like we got that bit of food poisoning, and it was so interesting that it manifested like 2 or 3 days later.
Now I need y'all to keep in mind, we're in an Airbnb that got red Rovers in the front room. We're in an Airbnb where the bathroom is outside of the house. It's detached. And we're kind of thankful for that too.
Yeah, we are.
And we're in the Airbnb where we start work at 4:30 in the morning with this Montezuma's Revenge banging inside of our bodies, like for real. And there's only one bathroom.
Yeah. So pretty much, you know, we shut down operations probably for about like a day and a half.
Yeah, man. All our videos coming to you a little bit delayed because of that right there, yo. We had to slow it down.
Yeah. I think I was just doubled over.
Oh my
because
God.
of the pain of the cramps.
We laughing now, but you know what I'm saying? My sweetheart, she took the bulk of it. And she, you know, I really felt bad for you, baby. But you know, she came through like a trooper. This is the first time this has ever happened to us in Mexico.
Yeah.
We wanted to keep it 100% with you guys. Y'all see how we be getting down. You know what I'm saying? We didn't follow our rules.
We didn't follow our rules in regards to like eating at certain establishments. We're looking for where older people, younger kids eat. We're looking for like the time that people eat, so we know that there's fresh turnover, fresh food all the time. Because it did take a minute for like our food to come out that night, and I don't know why it took so long.
So yeah, man, that's our story of Montezuma's Revenge. How it took us out the game for 2 days, knocked us down, knocked us out.
And in the midst of that, we switched Airbnbs because we just could not stay there anymore.
Bruh.
I ain't fighting roaches every morning.
We are still in pretty much historic Centro, but we are on another side of the railroad tracks. We are right next to a mall. We're off the ground. We followed our rules.
Right. We're in a new building, a new set of condominiums. Well, we see the towers within the same complex that aren't even filled yet. So
yeah, spick span, brand new.
Super new.
And we had set up a host of Airbnbs for us to go around and actually look at before we moved in.
We're like, hey, we're in town and we're interested in your Airbnb. Can we drop by?
Ain't playing no games.
Check that internet connection and the cleanliness.
And the cleanliness and the washing machine and everything else. So we're in a really nice Airbnb now. We highly recommend this Airbnb. This is a 1-bedroom, full bath, full refrigerator, full kitchen. Just a really nice Airbnb that we highly recommend.
Yeah, so yeah, all that to say that, you know, we got to the city of Queretaro, we had our plan on what we wanted to do while we were here, and you know, just like that, your plans can get knocked off.
For real, we had it to the T. I'm like, we doing this video, this video, this video, this video. We did this restaurant, this restaurant, this restaurant.
Right,
boom,
we're gonna
boom,
shoot
boom.
this neighborhood,
Man,
this
please.
part.
So, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I love that y'all rolling with us, but this is the truth of life on the road, man. Shit happens. Hey y'all, we are like really excited about being on our first Mexican tour around this country, man.
Yeah, it's our first, like we've been to different places in Mexico, but it's our first like multi-city adventure.
Straight up, man, straight up. We wanted to do this, but COVID set us back. This little Montezuma's Revenge set us back, but we don't get no good nothing. Our spirit is not shook. We are really excited about this adventure. Really excited about showing you guys what we can find out about Querétaro. We're not gonna be no walking Wikipedia pages, you know, we not that channel. We're gonna find out the vibe of the city, what's going on in the city, and share those things with you.
So guys, again, thank you for joining our video today. You know, if you've been sick and abroad, you know, and you're not afraid to share your story, let us know in the comments what happened. If you ever got Montezuma's Revenge or food poisoning, and if you settle on this video and you laughed with us, laughed at us, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, do that, man. Give us that thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned, y'all. We coming at you with everything that we can find out about Central Mexico. So again, thank you guys for joining us. My name is Rondell.
I am April.
And we up out of here. Peace and love, y'all.